Well, guys, my babies are all up front today. They are just coming to see Mama, to see what Mama's up to doing. I got a couple over there. And as you can tell, it's pretty windy out here. There some of them are. Okay, guys, so welcome to Janet being Janet. Okay, so I have been saying on whenever I'm doing my little edits of her Instagram lives, I have been saying that I am going to do a little video about her saying that these people are going after her son. So if y'all are interested, stick around for me. I'm just going to allow the cars to pass, and I'm going to allow the horses to be in the background, and I'll just cover myself up. But alrighty, we're going to get into this, and we're just going to go off for this, and I hope y'all are having a good day, because I am. Alrighty, so first off, she posted this thing, and yeah, I'm a little behind. I really am. I'm a little behind, but heck, I stay behind. Y'all know that by now. But she posted this thing where it says, "Going after my kid," okay? Because it was something that was posted by someone else. And simply on this, they wrote, "Today was weird because she had to be a mom and take her son to the doctor." Eye rolls, sarcasm, resentment. Typically, she's on the internet stalking people 12 to 18 hours a day while her special needs son is neglected. Guys, let me tell you something. And let me explain something, okay? And everything in here is my opinion and my opinion alone. That post was not going after her son. Alrighty, it wasn't going after her son. That post was going off of what she said live. That's what she said. She was live and she had to go to the doctor and do things with her son. And for anybody that's been following Katie Joy for a while, we know that Katie Joy doesn't really get out that often from what Katie Joy says herself. I hope y'all can hear me over all this sun. Listen to me. All this wind. I hope y'all can hear me. But let's go on and let's see what she had to caption this, okay? Because this one really got to her. She said the quote-unquote fan account allegedly run by with 7M is now using my child as a pawn in their game. I'm not responding to their baseless allegation against me. Just posting to show the receipts of what is said about people who report on the situation. I believe Scientology calls this fair gaming. All right, guys. All right, let me just say something to you. Katie Joy has a thing where if something starts going bad and starts going against her way, Katie Joy has a thing about pulling out little pity things, and she uses her son for pity. And she does, and people can go down there in that comment section. Y'all are more than welcome down there to go in there and tell me if she does differently. But my opinion alone, that's what she does when she starts getting heat. Okay, so without a crystal ball, in all of the wiseness that she has, because she's all in tune with what should be done and what shouldn't be done, and she's all in tune with ethics and stuff like that, right? Okay, so yeah, I got to keep pushing them up. But she posted this right here, and I'm going to show you. I'm not going to read it to you. You can pause to read it yourself because it's pretty long. But it does say James B. Derek's ex-wife speaks out for their son. All right, so now we just had somebody post something about somebody, being a mom, okay, having to be a mom. But this right here says the mother's name, which KJ has used it a lot, but I'm just going to say Miss Derek was married to James B. Derek while they belonged to another alleged cult. She and James have a 10-year-old son, I'm not going to say the name, who James has all but abandoned as he seeks fame, fortune, and has wrapped himself up in a new alleged cult. Thank you, that person, for speaking out, sharing this comment of hers with permission. So like I said, guys, y'all can go down there and y'all can read this. Do y'all not think, now if y'all already read that, do y'all not think that Katie Joy is going after somebody's parenting? Do y'all not think that? I think that. I really do. I think that. So then we're going to continue on, if I can get my phone to work with me and not against me. We're going to continue on to, love my sunglasses. Love them. I love them. But I constantly got to push them up. Okay, so we are just going to continue on to something that she pulled up from back in 2014. 2014, guys. Okay, and this is from B dash. Okay, I'm gonna put it over my face, and yeah, hopefully the horses will stay still and y'all can see them. I'm about to be so real. I'm not a good father to my son right now. My old friends don't like me. I'm just now starting my career because for 5 years I was in bondage, and now I have to learn stuff I should have learned years ago. Now I live in North Hollywood. I'm an hour away from my son with no car, so it's hard to see him now because my career just now getting started. But I have to grind it out so I can take care of my son. So if my old friend don't get it, I understand because I'm in a different path from them now, and it was time to move on. But I know out of all of this, it's going to pay off in Jesus' name. So then she puts on there, James admits to not being a good father or friend because of bondage. Alrighty, guys. Now I'm sharing these with y'all for a reason, because Miss Katie Joy wants to call certain things out. She wants to say certain things. Right there is, in my opinion, going after parenting. And whenever they posted that Katie Joy, had to be a mom to her child, they weren't going after her child. They were saying, woman, you got to be a parent. That's pretty much all they were saying. Woman, you just got to be a parent. And us parents, we have to do things. Like me, I'm constantly on the go. I'm constantly doing things. Look at my baby. Look at him. Oh, are you having a wonderful day? Can I get you in the frame? Probably not, because I'm doing this one-handed. Can I get you in the frame? You're just eating away. Yes, you are. You're just eating away. Oh, yes, you are. You're just eating away. Oh, yes, you are. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Oh, you're so sweet. I love you so much. I got my camera going and everything else. Oh, you're just so sweet. Oh, you like it when mommy gives you kisses. Kisses does it, doesn't it? Uh-huh. Kisses does it. Sorry, sidetracked. Okay, yep, that's me. Look at them horses back there. Yep, they're right there. Okay, but we're gonna go back onto this whole thing of parenting and them talking about, and her talking about somebody parenting. Yes, there's cars going by. Y'all know all this by now when it comes to my channel. I'm just everywhere. Alrighty, so she goes to post. In 2014, James Derrick, aka B-Dash, shared this statement after leaving an alleged cult in Los Angeles. He left after his pastor had been outed for past SA charges and alleged abusing of members at the church. He states the following: he is not a good father. He was in bondage for 5 years. That his old friends don't like him. That he was going to cut off the members from the previous church to focus on his career and being a better father. Nearly 8 years later, James is now involved in another alleged cult and has limited to no contact with his son, and his old friends are worried about him. James was able to wake up from the control of another group, and individuals who were previously involved in cults are susceptible to joining new cults or going back to the old cult. Living inside a highly controlled environment for years decreases a person's ability to function independently. High control groups interfere with a person's ability to critically think. Former members of Shekinah tells us that leaving the group was difficult because they lacked life skills. I had to learn to use a credit card and manage my finances because the church controlled everything. Even in deciding what to eat during the day was hard times. For other former members say that they still struggle with trauma, depression, and low self-esteem. The other former members said getting therapy was critical to helping them properly heal from their trauma. James, please wake up. Your son needs you. Instead of calling your son on his 10th birthday, you posted an engagement video on TikTok. On his 10th birthday, you didn't publicly wish your son a happy birthday. Instead, he found out with the word that you were getting engaged. That's a painful reality for him. Please wake up for your son. He needs you. Alrighty, Katie Joy. Alrighty. So we just gonna go at this. Yes, I'm horrible at camera work too, okay? I really am. I'm horrible at camera work. But all right, Katie Joy. So you done pulled. You don't want your son in all of this whatsoever at all. You don't want your son to be mentioned. You don't want your son, anything about your son to be said. And no, I'm not going after her son. but she doesn't want anything whatsoever all to be said about her son. But now she is perfectly fine, well and dandy to get herself online and talk about somebody else's child. It's perfectly fine for her to call out somebody else's child. And one live stream that I listened to, I was pretty much begging her to just be quiet. Just honestly, just be quiet, Katie Joy. Don't talk anymore about this child, because you don't know what this child actually feels fully inside. You don't know that this child is going to want this on YouTube or on Instagram, because, you know, Katie Joy knows her videos from Instagram end up on YouTube. Katie Joy knows this. So maybe this child didn't want his true feelings out there for everybody. I understand if the mom shared it, okay, great, fine, dandy, that's on the mom, no mom shaming there. But I just couldn't get on board with Katie Joy saying the things that she was saying about the child and bringing the child, no, I will not use B-Dash's son's name, but bringing the child in on this. So Katie Joy was telling people, oh, they went after my son. They went after my son. They went after my son. No, Katie Joy, they didn't go after your son. They went after you for what you said in a video. It's simple. I kind of got a horse rest. You know, some people have a head rest. I got a horse rest. See, I do. You just kind of got to work your way just down him. And yeah, don't do this. I'm not very smart, but always got to have a horse's butt. Yeah, you always got to have a horse's butt. Okay, but let me tell you something, okay? So after she posted that, are you going to pick your head up? Hey, you, down there. You, down there. Hey, you, eating the grass. Yeah, you don't listen. You're not listening. Are you going to pick up your head? Are you going to pick up your head? Oh, you're going to pick up your head? Thank you, baby. Oh, right back down it goes. Oh, yeah, that's some good grass. That's some good grass. Can y'all see him? I don't know if y'all can see him. I'm horrible at camera work. But yeah, he's eating grass and he's having a good old time. He's like, Mama, you just leave me alone. You do your thing and you just leave me alone. So I'm going to leave him alone. I really am. Okay, but all right, so we're talking about kids here, right? Right? More along the lines of parenting. We're talking about kids, kind of. So it just so happens that after I get those screenshots of what she posted, it just so happens that Miss Katie Joy has to make a post about her son. Okay, she posted this on her actual community tab, and oh, it just got really windy. But it says, hey everyone, I hope today is great for you. I was planning to film just now, but my kiddo is not feeling well. We found out that one of his nurses came down with COVID. After 2 years of remaining in a bubble, we were exposed to a virus in our home on Monday. Guys, does that not speak volumes? Push the glasses up. Does that not speak volumes? She just said that she's been living for 2 years in a bubble. I would go insane. I would lose my ever-loving mind. I really would. And that right there speaks volumes to what her son is going through, her husband is going through, if they're living in a bubble. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it whatsoever at all. Okay, so we all tested negative yesterday, but this afternoon my son spiked a fever, so I won't be able to do any filming tonight as he is our priority. Hoping to retest today to see if he does have COVID. I'm panicking because he has fragile health, so if y'all could send us some good thoughts, we will take them. We are all vaccinated and realize it will help reduce the severity of the illness. I kindly ask you to refrain from any comments about vaccines at this time. I am not interested in reading debates. Right now, we just need lots of love sent his way. Thanks, Katie Joy. All right, let me just say before anybody else says anything, okay? When I first joined this community, and I didn't even mean to join this community, I fell into this community, okay? Which it wasn't a bad thing. It really wasn't a bad thing. But one thing that I realized straight off the bat is everybody cares about V. Everybody wants to know what's happening with V. And it's not to be mean, it's not to be rude, it's not to be any of that. It's because she has said several times that he has fragile health and things like that. So everybody tries to leave V out of everything. So when Katie Joy makes posts on her community posts, she didn't have to go into detail, but she chose to go into detail. She chose to bring up what, she thought was going on with him. She chose to put that on there. And that's sometimes what Katie Joy does. And at the same time as Katie Joy is posting all this, right, she's going to focus on her son. She's doing live streams. She is on Instagram doing live streams. So how worried can you possibly be? And if you want to say that I'm going after her parenting, I'm not going after her parenting. I'm simply asking a question. That's all I'm doing. I'm simply asking a question. Now, where were your priorities? Because I know I've been editing a lot of live streams at night. And, yeah, because I can't find time during the day. I found time to do this just because I didn't have to go somewhere. But anyway, who cares about me? Who really does? We care about this all Katie Joy thing. So, when Katie Joy wants to sit here and she wants to say, they're using my son against me. Guys, just because she says it doesn't make it true. I have not seen anybody come out and say anything negative about her son. I have not seen anybody come out and address her son. I have not seen any of that happen. People are calling Katie Joy out because of who Katie Joy is and what Katie Joy is saying. I knew you would come to me. I knew you would come to me, my lover. Yes, I love you. I love you. Oh, yes, I do. I knew you would come to me. You always do. Yes, you do. Look at all that mud you got on you. You got so much mud on you right now. There's no point in cleaning you, though. No, there's no point in cleaning you, though. No, because you're just going to get right back out in that mud. Yes, you are. You're going to get right back out in that mud. Oh, yes, this is my baby. This is my baby. Oh, I don't have snacks. Oh, did Mama fail? I think Mama failed. Oops, Mama failed. See? Lovers. Yes, you're just such a loving baby. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. I got kisses. Yeah, go me. I got kisses. Okay, so, he's my baby. He's one of my babies. My other baby don't want nothing to do with me half the time. Sometimes, you see, he'll just come up to me and he'll just want his mama. And I'm like, okay, you get mama time. You get mama time. Oh, yes, I give you mama time. But alrighty, guys, I done lost my train of thought because he made me lose my train of thought, which happens a lot. And I think I said pretty much everything I wanted to say. But just so you know, and, I've had a couple of comments, don't bring the son into this. Nobody is bringing her son into this. Katie Joy's bringing her son into this. She is. Katie Joy's the one that's posting, she just wants some thoughts. She just wants some good thoughts and stuff like this. And now then Katie Joy says she has COVID. So if it's going around, that means somebody else is going to have COVID and in her household because there's only one person left. But guys, it spoke volumes to me to hear that she has been living in a bubble for 2 years. It spoke volumes to me. I was actually amazed to read those words. Well, baby, I love you too. Okay, he says, Mama, you're done. He says, Mama, you're done. He keeps nudging my hand, which means Mama's done. Mama's done. But already, guys, I finally got out here with my horses, and y'all are getting to see my horses, and they're doing good. They're doing great. They're doing fantastic, and we're just having a good old time. So I hope that y'all have a wonderful day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this, and I hope you remember to smile today, or you make somebody else smile, because it really can make a difference, guys. It can. Y'all know that. I've already proven that to you, because it wouldn't be fun if I got on here just frowning, right? No, wouldn't be fun whatsoever at all. He really wants his mama. So, guys, I really got to go and pay attention to him. I really do, because he's my sweetheart. I'm working on it. Alrighty. You want to say bye? You want to say bye? Oh, nope. Okay, he's going to bite my toes. He's on my toes. Okay, that means attention. All right, guys, I can't put this off any longer. I hope y'all have a good one. Bye.